So I wanted to talk about the strings. We have E, A, D, G. This is the top of the neck. First fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret. I think we only went as far as 5 frets. 1, 2, 3. There's a dot there, and on this one here. So E string, A, D, G. So the E, A, D, G. But I'll talk to you about the where your finger positions are. We talked about the open E, this string right here. Don't forget, one of you have a 5-string bass, so it's a B over here. So I'll just represent that. So don't play that one at all. We're not using that. That's more advanced. We're going to stick with the 4. So your open string for the E, we're going to put. Do you remember we had a G right here? Okay, and that is going to be our root. So I'm going to circle that, the G, and then 2 frets down was the A. And when we drop down 1 string to the A string, that's a D. This is supposed to be a letter D right there. Those are the only 3 that we talked about with the open E, by the way. There's open E, G, A, D. I circled that because that's our root. Whenever there's a root, we always put our second finger on our left hand, and that covers our entire fret. All of this is going to be your second finger, which means it's going to be your first finger on this fret, your third over here, and your fourth over here. The pinky. That's going to be tough, but you have to start developing a little bit of strength now. And if you can't, use your third finger to help your fourth over here. But eventually, your pinky will be strong enough to press in that area. When the root of the song changes to another chord, you slide it. Like, let's say the next chord was A, you would slide everything down 2 frets. I'll talk about that later, but this is what I wanted you to know. E, A, D, G are your open strings. If you have a 5-string, it's a B, E, A, D, G. Ignore the B for now. The top string is going to be right here. Get comfortable just holding your second finger on the G and tap your pinky on the A. So I want you to work on your posture to sit up properly. Right, that's important. And then I need you to bring the neck up. And so when the neck starts to sag and go downward, it's going to be hard to wrap your fingers around the neck and hold your notes properly. So especially with the pinky, good luck with that. You need to get the neck up properly, and then you'll have a better success rate. Remember to put your left thumb goes behind the neck. It never goes over the neck. It stays behind like the spine of backside of the neck. All right. Your right thumb goes on the pickup. Remember that? If you plant it on the pickup, then you will be able to secure your right hand, and then you're going to alternate your index and second finger when you play. Get comfortable with this. It's a simple walking method. Hopefully you can see it in the video. But the top part of this bass, this is the headstock. These are your tuning keys right here. I have 5, so I'm going to ignore this top string. Your headstock, this part right here is called the nut. This is your fret bar. Remember, the 3rd fret has the dot, the 5th, the 7th, the 9th, and the 12th has the double. This is your octave. All right, remember to put your thumb in the back always, so you can oppose your fingers and press. It's hard to do that when you have your thumb over, so you need to pretend there's a straight line on the back. Some necks actually have a different kind of wood that's inlaid right in there to make it solid, but you're going to slide comfortably. Don't over tighten your string. Only apply enough pressure to get a solid tone. And when you press, don't press in the middle here. Press a little closer to the metal fret bar. See that? Here you might get a buzzing noise. And don't press on it either. You really get a buzzing noise there. You want to go right before. So if I'm trying to hit this third fret, I don't want to hit where that little dot is. I want to go in between, right about there. Okay? Then you have this is for your top guitar strap. This is the cutaway. So you can slide your hand behind the neck and get up here. This is a pickup. There's another pickup. This is very dirty, actually. Your bridge is over here. These are your pots, short for potentiometer. This volume knob controls that pickup. This one controls this pickup. This volume knob controls this pickup, and this changes the tone. All guitars are a little different. Let me change this up a little bit. This is the other peg for your strap. Notice the strap. I have the one with two sides here. It goes on the bottom. It's very important because this is where you're going to put your guitar cord in here. Okay.